Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. I did want to mention a couple of things before we got started. First of all, the new heroes are available for purchase. Don't get too excited, they're not actually different. These are basically just different skins for existing heroes. There are a couple of things that annoy me about this. First of all, it's $10, which is kind of ridiculous. Second of all, you cannot buy them with gold, which is really ridiculous. Third of all, there's many more important things to make than these alternate heroes, such as tournament mode. Ahem. And then fifth of all, this preview thing doesn't even let you see what the remotes are. So you just have to pay 10 bucks, or I guess, go look it up on YouTube, to see what the actual emotes are, to see whether it's, worth buying this thing. So anyway, all in all, big thumbs down for the new heroes. Let's go ahead and start this arena run, or continue it, I should say. I also have one other thing I'd like to say, which is that today is my 30th birthday. That's right, I turn a big 3-0, and I figured how could I go the day without making a Hearthstone video. So my girlfriend took me out for breakfast this morning, and then as I was doing some work after we got back, she got me some chocolates and wrote me a really nice note and brought me some fancy sodas. It was a great birthday. Really enjoyed today. Of course, her 5-year-old son, turned out to have a really bad allergy to our cat that we got last week. We knew that he was allergic, like his mom, but his eye swelled up and everything, so they're at the doctor right now. His dad came to pick him up, and he and my girlfriend went to the doctor. I figured there was really no reason for me to go, so I didn't. And I'm playing Hearthstone instead, like a good parent. Anyway, it's my birthday, so I shouldn't have to, yeah, whatever. Up against Tentacles Lol, the awesomely named Warlock. Generally, I don't like to innervate out 3-drops. I don't think this one's worth it, because it does just die to Soulfire in case he has it, or Shadow Bolt if he has it the turn after that. It seems kind of pointless. I could innervate out this if it would kill something. Unfortunately, it does not kill the Zombie Chow. Oh man, is he going to play Flame Imp? I'd innervate this out to kill a Flame Imp. No, Voidwalker also does not die to the Knight. Well, now I wish I had innervated that last turn, because that would have let me hopefully take care of these things. Here we'll play a 3-5, which does kill either one, and it's a bit difficult for him to kill it. He's used his coin, so it's tricky, I hope, for him to take this thing out. Now, remember, this is 2 cards in 1, so I need to kill 2 things with this in order to break even. If I trade 1 for 1, then I'm down. If I trade 2 for 1, I'm not ahead. So this is hopefully going to give me some board advantage. I can kill this, and it still has 2 health left over to maybe trade with something else. And we also have a 4-4 dropping next turn, which granted is a bit unreliable, but let's see what he does. If he just life taps here, then that would be great, because then he'll go up a card, but way down on the board presence. An Abusive Sergeant here would be annoying. Alright, this is actually great. So, do I want to play the Brute, or do I want to just shapeshift and kill off this Loot Hoarder? That is the question. Because if I play the Brute, he can just kill this thing by throwing these guys at it. If I shapeshift... No, this is the right move. I think shapeshifting to kill a Loot Hoarder just kind of would be letting him bait me successfully, which I don't really want. So I've got a turn 4 play, which is great, but I don't have anything on turn 5. These are both 6s. I could have taken an Azure Drake instead of this Mech Bearcat, and I knew the Mech Bearcat was the worst of the picks, but I just had to take it because I've wanted to play with this thing for so long. Looking at it now, I gotta say, when it's in your hand, it doesn't look nearly as bad as it does when it's on the opponent's side of the board. On the opponent's side, it's like, oh god, every time I hit it, it gets a spare part, it's so awful. But then, when you have it, it's like spare parts, who cares, and they just kill it pretty easily. Alright, he actually has the removal for everything. Wow. But, at the end of the day, he's got 3 cards to my 4. Regretfully, I can't kill this damn Zombie Chow, but I am going to damage it. Generally, I don't like to damage things without killing them, but I think there's an exception to be made here. First of all, next turn I got nothing better to do than to shapeshift and play the Stalker, barring good top decks. And second of all, the Stormer Knight himself can finish this thing off and still have a mana left over. Or, sorry, a health left over, begging your pardon. Okay. Heal bots. That's not really worth playing here. It's only 1 attack bigger than my Stalker. And it doesn't let me get the kill. Now, do I want to pop these spiders? I don't think I want to pop the spiders. Let's just hit him in the face and call it a day. So we get to drop this bear cat here. It's all about how good his 5-drop is, because if he gets a good 5-drop, these things are low power, so I'm just going to be catching up. I might even have to play this to kill his 5-drop. Excuse me, I'm hiccuping a lot. Not hiccuping, burping? I don't know what it is when you... Anyway. However, if he doesn't have a good play here, then I can just play this and be fine. So the 4-4, well, it does actually work pretty well on this board. I could kill it with my Twilight Drake, but you know what? No, let's just ignore it. And you know what? I am actually going to throw both of these guys at this Drake. So the Drake got him up a card, but I have a 7-6 to a 1-2. And next turn I can pop a spider and get a spare part, shapeshift, kill a spider, and play the heal bot, which isn't a bad play. The turn after that I have a force tank max, so if he doesn't have a Siphon Soul, I should be in good shape. Alright, this dies. Oh, does he have a buff? He has a buff, but that's fine, because I can still kill it. Alrighty. You know what? We're going to change of plans here. Let's use this to kill off his buffed dude. Let's get a spare part. Time Rewinder, not what I was hoping for here. Plus health would have been good. Stealth would have been good. Freeze would have even been good. But this is just sort of lame right here. I can reuse a buff or I can reuse the heal, but neither of those is particularly useful right now. Alright, life tapping on turn 7 is good because obviously here's where we really needed to play something big. Pyromancer is interesting. He obviously doesn't want to play any spells unless he's going to be killing this. Okay, good. Cult Master. I could get a card off of this bear cat. That doesn't seem like the right play. Let's just play the Force Tank Max. Should I hit the spider just to get another spare part? Or hit him in... I'm going to hit him in the face. Whatever. Bonk. He's demonstrated no ability to remove this, so let's just play a 7-7 with Divine Shield and see what he wants to do with himself. Alright, I get another spare part. +1 attack is not really the most useful one, unfortunately. Okay, gets rid of the Divine Shield, which isn't that big of a deal, because he could have gotten rid of the Divine Shield just by popping his spiders at it, so that's fine. Twilight Drake. Yep, seems good to me. So do I want to hit this thing and shapeshift to kill it? I don't think so. I think all I want to do really is, besides have some fun of course, just bash him in the face real hard. So he has to spend all of his energy killing this, and then I have 8 damage left over to finish him off with. More than that, I can actually hit him, time rewind, replay the dwarf, and then hit for 6. That's 10 damage at my disposal. So what's he got for this then? Mortal Coil. So it's a desperation move. I say desperation because obviously he wanted this 3 damage to kill my Force Tank Max with. And it must suck that he used the Spellbreaker on the Divine Shield. You know, if he'd kept the Spellbreaker in hand, he could have played it this turn, silenced the Drake, Mortal Coiled the Drake, then he would have still been fucked, but, you know, he would have had a chance, maybe. Does he have a Dark Bomb to finish that off with? He has a Hellfire. Well, that is certainly a bold strategy, considering this thing lives. Alright, well, for once in a long time, I'm actually done with all of my daily quests. I logged on earlier, played a couple games with Warrior, because I had a couple of Rogue Warrior quests that I hadn't finished because that freaking Rogue run. And don't watch the last video, just don't watch it, it's terrible. And yeah, so I finished, I won 2 games. I beat a Grim Patron Warrior. So I didn't realize how Grim Patron actually worked. Like, I knew it was, you know, a big deal, but I never actually realized how it worked, because I know you know, you can play the commander, and then the warrior, Grim Patron, has, you know, charge. But I was like, well, what if they just have a Sludge Belcher out or something? How does it work? Well, apparently you can play Commanding Shout, and all of the warriors, all the Grim Patrons that have charge, that pop out, they also don't die. So, like, you can run your guy in, he doesn't die because of the shout, that makes another one pop out, and then you just get infinite dudes. It was ridiculous. So I finally understood what the hell that was all about, but I beat him anyway because I'm awesome, so yeah. Alright, Blood Up is good to see because I was going to coin out this Mad Bomber anyway. And now there's a good but not guaranteed chance about, I think, I can never exactly remember, is like 19 out of 27 chance or something that Blood Imp's gonna die. Nope. Nope. Oh, the last barrel. Well, that's fitting, because for me it's always the last barrel that kills my thing. Now, there's a drawback to that maneuver, which of course is that after I play the Pyromancer, I have nothing to do on turn 3. Ah, alright, I don't have to play the Pyromancer. Perfect. So I can just play the Pyromancer on turn 3. This turn I can productively kill that Tron, and I'm actually up 2 cards right now, because this Bomber has killed 2 creatures, and I've lost nothing, except for the coin. So next turn, as long as playing this isn't setting me back too much, I can look forward to some good drops. Okay, so this is amazing. He gets back one of the cards he's down, but he's still down a card. So... yeah, he's down a card, he's down health, he's down on the board. I'm just in fantastic shape here. I could even play this if he plays something, and then I trade one of these guys for it. Hellfire. Well, Hellfire catches him up another card, so he's now equal on cards. I'm going to actually play the Dwarf. You might say, well, Boris, why not play this and Shapeshift? But I think I just need this body here more than I need anything else. Granted, this would have been good to have out with the Dwarf, but I think that just getting this body out was the most important thing. All right, this is actually interesting. You know what, let's keep it simple. So let's just pop, 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 and hope he doesn't have any more Hellfires. Mortal Coil would be good too, to get him up another card, but he's got 6 to my 7, and I can also Nourish and Innervate to play some serious business. Wow, that's a really good card. Oh my god. Ouch. That hurts. Damn it. Well, I can't kill this thing, so let's just play the Drake to trade for it. But that really catches him up like nobody's business. Wow, he could actually win this after being as down as he was. He could very easily win this. If he gets another big creature down right here, then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, that's ballsy. I don't really recommend that play that he just made. I think he should have just traded for this, or at least killed this 2/3 while he had the chance. Well, let's think. I can Wrath this for 3, Shapeshift, kill it, and then trade, and then yeah, that just seems fine. I mean, I could play the Wrath for like a card, and then, but no, let's just keep it simple here. So we do that, Shapeshift, do that, do that, and now I gotta think. I can hit him in the face actually for 6, but why don't I not make the same mistake that he made? Let's just play that and pass the turn. So the more mana that I get up to, the more powerful Nourish plus Innervate becomes. So I don't see any reason to rush things. The problem is, these guys don't hit that hard, so with his big hand, he might be able to play something huge and I can't deal with it, so maybe that would have been a reason to just take 6 damage off his face, which is kind of a lot. But then he could have taken 6 damage off of mine and I was almost potentially going to die, so it's kind of tricky. Wow, that Dread Infernal was really good. He actually has a dragon in his hand. No, he doesn't. Okay, and he doesn't have any... okay, well, that was fine. So, how do we do this? Let's Nourish. Let's see what we got. Okay. Well, I could play this guy with the Innervate, and then I would deal 10 damage, but that's not enough to kill him, and this guy might whiff. Well, there's no going wrong with him, so let's just see what this does. Okay, so he went for the face. This is a... I think what I want to do... Jeez. Alright. I am gonna go for this. He showed an inability to deal with these creatures, so perhaps this thing is going to be very difficult for him to take care of. Then I have some removal to kill his stuff, and then this thing, which I can all play. This is 9 mana here, which I will have. If I play Mark of Nature for 4 attack... oh, interesting. Well, okay, that changed everything. So he's going to kill everything I got? Okay, so he's got 6 mana to rebuild with. Boulder for Stoker's pretty good. Mech Bear Cat. Alright, let's go for this. This is risky. Because if he can deal that extra damage, I'm going to be sad. But I got a 7-10 taunt here. It's very difficult for him to deal with. He needs 4 damage, so he needs a Shadow Bolt or a Soulfire to finish this off. Once these guys trade, I also drop this thing, and it's threatening almost lethal. And he doesn't have the answer. Okay, perfect. So it looks as though I read the situation correctly. And I had the right read on him that he didn't have any way of killing creatures, so I won. Alright, great. So far, so good in this video. Of course, last time we went up to 3-1, we ended up losing 2 games in a row. Yeah, that I'm not still bitter about, that I totally am still bitter about. I'm gonna go ahead and have one of these caramels that my girlfriend gave me. Of course, her son kind of smashed with a hammer a little bit. Still unclear why he did that. I don't think it was malicious. But it should still taste pretty good. Yeah, this is delicious. Oh my gosh. I don't even normally like caramels, but this is amazing. Okay. Oh man. Nah. Well, we have the potential for a turn 1 Trog. There are drawbacks to that. It makes the Drake suck. A lesser play would be the Innervate Brute. If I had 2 Innervates, then I could play the Innervate Trog, but here, just gotta go for it. She needs a sap to get rid of it. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh wow. I wish I had something to play next turn. On the other hand, the fact that I don't means that this Drake will be a little bit bigger on turn 4. Actually, it's only going to be, well, it's going to be a 4-4 on turn 4. Assuming I play nothing next turn and shapeshift. Okay, she does get the kill, trading 2 cards for it. So I'm not ahead on cards, just a bit on life. That Zombie Chow was good. It let her kill that thing, which she wouldn't have otherwise been able to do. Okay, the Pyromancer's a good top deck. It does mean that this is only going to be a 4-3 when it drops, so that's not good. But maybe I can wait and play it until after I get a Nourish, or maybe some more cards from the Mech Bearcat. Maybe I'll get another 4-drop to play. Alright, this is actually good. It's only a 2-drop, so it does suck that, of course, I'm losing my Pyromancer to this. But it could have been a whole lot worse. Like, it could have been a Harvest Golem. I'm totally going to eat this other caramel now, because this is amazing. What is it? Bouquet caramel with Celtic sea salt. Anabar Ambusher, huh? A card I have no respect for, but of course on an empty board is where it's actually effective. I could run in my Brute, or try to run in the Brute, and then shapeshift it to death. I could also play the Cult Master, try to run it in as well. Let's give it a shot. Nope. Okay. So this leaves her in an awkward situation because if she plays any more minions, I can shapeshift this one to death and the minion pops back in her hand. Well, that was a pretty good card. And it's got a useful battle cry, so after I kill this and pop that back up, she can reuse it. Fuck. Wow, that is super effective. This pops back, and then this guy's gonna die. Alright, I guess we gotta play that thing. I'm in big trouble here, though. That opener did not work out well. My Trog died. And then she had a really good follow-up. At least I have delicious caramel. I wish every day were my birthday. Okay, so up it goes. Is she gonna dagger this? SI Agent? Oh, jeez. This is so terrible. Oh, man. God, this is a 4/4. So normally I wouldn't do this, but I am totally desperate right now. I'm in very, very bad shape. I have no big minions. This thing is dead on arrival. Yeah, I'm just in a bad way. She's preserving her health, so it's good that she's scared, I guess. Please have nothing besides a dagger. Ah, thank you. Okay. Well, I'm hanging on in there, but it's looking very grim at the moment. Do I want to Wrath and just play this thing? Or do I want to play this? You know what? I think I should just Wrath. I think that playing this and shapeshifting to kill something would have just been too stupid, because then this guy could have killed the keeper with the dagger. So I might as well save this where it's good. Okay, she's up a couple cards on me here. Yeti does not unfortunately die to the keeper of the grove. And the Farseer does if I add a shapeshift to the mix. I'm in trouble, but it's not insurmountable. She does have a low number of cards. Okay. Nah, that's gotta happen. If she has Assassinate, I'm totally fucked. She has 7 damage here, but she has to get rid of the shield. If she gets rid of the shield and throws these 2 things at it, though, I'm kind of catching up a little bit, so that's fine. Okay, she actually looks like is going to run those 2 things at it. No, she has removal. An Eviscerate, perhaps? I'd love to see this Yeti die. That would be big. Okay. She has a cold blood. Fuck, that means that the Yeti gets to live. And then I can't kill either of these with the help of my Keeper of the Grove. Fuck. Well, I need some serious help from my deck here. Stormwind Knight? That'll have to do, pig. That'll have to do. Okay, so the Yeti can kill this, then I can finish off the Yeti with Shapeshift and the Infiltrator. She has 2 cards on me and is first to play in the top deck war, so she has a major advantage. To be certain. Noyatron fucks with my plans a little bit. Oh, this Noyatron is brutal, because I could have killed this Reckless Rocketeer with the Infiltrator if it weren't for the Tron. Alright, now I need some serious ass help, or I am going to be in trouble very quickly. Nourish? Well, it's about the best I could have hoped for, probably. So card-wise, I'm now okay. I have to play this. The question is, how do I play it? Alright. Gotta do it like this. Hopefully this is a bad top deck. If it's a good top deck, I'm in real trouble, but if it's a bad one, I can actually claw back into this with this Mega Bear Cat. Claw, get it? Because it's a cat and cat's claw. Well, this is actually really good, because obviously the spell thing doesn't matter, but it's just a 5/8. I needed her to have a bad top deck, and she totally had a good one. She also has lethal damage here. This is, actually no she doesn't, not quite, but almost. Alright, so Mech Bear Cat. Do I play the Shapeshift to kill this Tron, or do I play this bear? I think I need to play this bear. Okay, this is looking real bad. This was an incredibly good top deck for her. Ah, I'm so pissed about this top deck. I was so close to clawing my way back here, and then that happened. The Tron was also incredibly good for her. Next turn I can Shapeshift, finally use this Infiltrator to kill this Tron, kill something with the Rocketeer, kill something with the Bear Cat, and I might be okay. Might be okay. I could almost be threatening lethal with this and the Bear Cat if it weren't for the Tron. As it is, Shapeshift Tron, kill it with the Infiltrator, leaves me 1 damage short of killing her, and she has too much damage for me to let that stand. She goes for the face, which is smart. So I'm being threatened with lethal, so I can't just get her down. I have to either kill her or... Come on, Wrath. Can I use the Dark Iron Dwarf? I can't. Oh my god, this is so frustrating. I can shapeshift. See, if I play the Rocketeer and the Dwarf, this thing isn't actually dead, because it takes 2 hits to kill. Oh my god, that's ridiculously frustrating. Okay. Okay, I just can't play the Dwarf this turn, so I have to do this. And think. Yeah, I can get her down to 1 health. 1 fucking health. 7 plus 5 is 12. Yeah, so can't do that. I could play the Dwarf and buff this up to kill the Yeti. But then I can't kill... Oh, no, I can kill the Tron with the... Oh, no, that's just... I have to play this. Because I need to kill her stuff. So this has to kill that. This has to kill that. That Tron saved her. The Bearcat, I wouldn't mind a stealth here. Health will also do. So she needs 5 damage to kill me. It's very possible with 2 cards, especially because one of those cards she didn't play last turn. I'm no longer threatening lethal. This is 7, 9, 10. I don't know if I have anything that would deal 3 damage. Wrath, of course, doesn't hit the face. I don't have any Starfires or swipes. Stormwind Champion? No, 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 no! Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, I need this to be a Rusty Horn or a Coolant. It's actually a Coolant, holy gods. Oh my god, I can't believe she top-decked this fucking thing. Innervate, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Well, I already used up my Nourish, so the Innervate's going to be totally useless. Once this thing unfreezes, I lose. Because I don't have anything that'll deal 8 damage. I don't know if I have any more taunts. Oh god, this game was so idiotic. I had it! 1 health away from killing her. The Tron saved her ass. The frickin' the Annoyatron saved her butt. Then the top deck Gallywix and the top deck Champion. Oh man. So I'm dead unless I can get some way to deal with her shit, and I can't. There's no way she's gonna miss that she has lethal, so let's just go out in style. Fucking happy birthday to me. Well, here it is. Repeat of the last video. We're at 3 and 2. With retardation, yes, because it was 3 and 1, and then I lost 2 utterly idiotic games. So this was the first of hopefully not 2 retarded losses. Come on, Boris. Get up there. Get up to 5. Another rogue. AKX. Well, it's a different rogue than the last one. She top-decked Prince, Eviscerate, and the Stormwind back to back. Now, my friend Dan always said, if you ever lose with 1 health, then you must just assume that you probably did something wrong, and I probably did. So, I probably misplayed that somewhere, but I still can't help but feel that was retarded. Alright, well, anyway, we're done with that. Let's move on here. What is this hand? Oh, God, that's terrible. Ugh. This is gross. I got my Mark of Nature that can't go on anything. Nothing to play until turn 5, which is a 3/3 for 5. Yeah, this is looking bad. She has a coin. Unless this is a loot hoarder, I'm going to get perilously behind. This is definitely not a loot hoarder. Oh my god. Innervate. Well, the sad thing is that even with Innervate, I have nothing to do until turn 4, which is a long time to not be doing anything. Alright, luckily she had nothing on turn 2, so that means she played this and had no backup plan, which is great. Alright. So it looks like we're going to be playing a Mech Bearcat on turn 4 after playing this on turn 3. It's a bit of a ridiculous situation at the moment. Had this been an Azure Drake, I could have innervated it last turn. Another 2/3, which was very annoying, because of course I would have liked to kill it with my Infiltrator. Oh, I could shapeshift and kill one of these, but then I'm not doing anything else. You know what? We just gotta go for it here. No point in revealing that. So let's just keep that hidden. Play a 7/6, see what she's got to say for herself. She can't coin assassinate because she used the coin for this. Next turn I can put Mark of Nature on this and just really double down on her not having an assassinate. Oh, this thing's gonna die? She's gonna hit it a whole bunch of times? She's gonna hit it just twice. Oh, well played, ma'am. Well fucking played. Got the good one. That's good. I got that, which is interesting, so I could use that to buff this thing, but that doesn't seem all that useful. Okay, so unfortunately this is only going to cost 7 mana. I can't quite play it yet. Alright, let's play the Brute. Shapeshift. That was dumb. Should have played... Oh no, I don't have a health. Right, because this thing can just kill my Brute, but... Yeah. Alright, this is looking to be a pretty bad game here, but I hope it's not lost. Card-wise, I'm doing okay. This thing is massive, if I could ever play it. Do I? Alright, so this thing does not kill that. So we need to play the Yeti. Shapeshift. And job's done. So she's definitely got the initiative here, but, you know, she's getting a little low on health. I can deal 5, 9, 10 damage out of nowhere.
Give me a quest.
Ugh. Well, do I dare do that when there's all sorts of crap out here? So I need 6 more damage. That doesn't seem like it's going to be the right play, unfortunately. Crap, how do I get rid of this thing, though? If I just let her untap with it. No, I have to play this. And do I shapeshift, or do I use the whirling blades? Let's shapeshift. And I guess I'll freeze that thing, because why the hell not? Still can't play this lumberer next turn, because I have no minions out. There's no way anything is going to die. I'm holding out a hope for this Rocketeer, but that seems like a pretty dim hope at this point. Oh my Christ. Fuck my life. Nourish is great, but I just can't, like, it's too slow. Do I shapeshift to kill this? That seems a little bit dicey. Well, she's got 8 damage. I have to really hope this thing holds off and kills these 2 guys, but she has 8 mana to play more creatures with. If any of those cards are assassinates, I am going to lose. Oh god, she's now going to have 9 cards at the start of that next turn. Oh my god, I can't believe how fucking ridiculous these games have been! Oh man, she wins if she can just even silence this thing. Well, nothing for it. Here goes. 9 cards, needs 1 silence. Alright, she tries to find a card. She has an eviscerate. Okay. Alright. This has been shockingly effective. Mad Bomber's useless. Let's play that. Let's give it Taunt. Shapeshift for some extra health. Pass the turn. The problem is these 2 things just deal 7 damage straight up, and they both live to tell about it. So unless I get the most epic Mad Bomber of all time, I'm going to lose after this. I'm going to lose! I'm going to lose. Wow. Such smooth sailing games! And then all of a sudden we lost 2 in a row at 3-1, just like in that Rogue run, which I'm still pissed about. Oh, fuck. What is up? What is up? Alright. Alright, alright. Yep. Got it. Nourish gets me back on cards, but it's just too little too late. Even if I play this and give it Taunt, does that actually achieve anything? Well, might as well do it. She can just dagger it, and then, yeah, there's enough damage to kill me. Oh, my God. Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck. F-U-K. Fuck. Ah, well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. There is going to be a new run starting after this. So I'll go ahead and check out my prize for 3 wins again. Has my average dropped below 6? It's at 6.1. Ugh. Terrible. Just terrible. So we need Paladin, Priest, Rogue, or Warlock. The only one of those I haven't had a good run with yet is Warlock, my best being 5. So, I'd take any of the other 3 first if I could, because I'd like to win a friggin' run. Oh, we got Warlock. I could play Rogue again. I really wanted to play Rogue, but it was the most recent thing I did, so Warlock it is. Alright, starting off with a good one. Imkang Box, an excellent 3-drop. Trash, unfortunately. Alright, the only playable card there. Keyzan Mystic is no Cobra. Shredder is the only really good card there. Okay, so I could go for this Assassin. I'm going to take the Shadow Flame, which seems crazy because this gives taunt and buffs and this gives finishing power, but I find that Shadow Flame is that card that nobody ever expects and it's always a blowout when it drops. So I'm going to go for it. Okay, Grim Patron generally not good, except for if you're playing it in ranked. Mr. Tinkers. Alright, Flame Imp or this Infernal? Let's take Flame Imp. I think there's fewer good 1-drops in the game than good 6-drops. Mortal Coil seems like an easy pick. Dread Infernal or the... Let's take the Dread Infernal. I think it's potentially a blowout card. I really enjoy the Crusher, so let's take that as well. Sea Giant's the only good card there, although we have had our adventures with the Fell Reaver. Hellfire's good for slowing things down. Okay, here we'll take the Defender because it's the only card that's playable. Another boss. This seems like a mistake given what's happening with the curve. That would be a bit greedy. So we'll take the Grunt. Sludge Belcher is excellent. Another boss. I think I gotta take the Warrior just to fill out the curve and to have some more removal. Dark Bomb is ridiculously good. How are my demons doing? Got the Dread Infernal. And that's about it. Was Imkang Boss a demon? It is. Yeah. Card draw. So another big beefy thing. Actually, it's not that big. I'm going to take the Engineer. I don't want a spike on 4 mana with something that's not actually that great. I don't have enough demons for Sense Demons. Kodo is the only playable card. This is really good for Warlocks. Lets you life tap more. And Loot Hoarder could be interesting, but I'm going to go for the better card with the Shredder. And, okay, Enhanced Mechano I'm not that big a fan of, so we're going to take the Twisting Nether. Much like the Spanish Inquisition, it is never expected by anyone, so we have some surprises here. We got Shadow Flame that no one ever expects. We have the Twisting Nether, which, even if some people play around Shadow Flame, nobody's going to play around Twisting Nether. It's an epic after all. I'm going to open up this 2-pound, 3-ounce tub of peanuts to wash away the terrible taste of that last run. Handsome boy. Okay. Glad I took this over the Imkang Boss. It gives me a turn to play. Hunter versus Warlock, of course, is the worst matchup in Hearthstone, so we'll see how I can do. Got some nice fours here. This is the Blackrock Mountain map. I've actually never played on it before. That does nothing. Okay. Let's see if this guy has an arcane shot. Oh, cool. Cool. So do you play this or this? They both kill this thing. This thing can give me students, this thing is just hardier.
Pay attention, class.
It pops. Hunter's Mark. Well, Pilot Turtle would have been better against that. This map isn't that great, to be totally honest with you. Well, the Violet Teacher would have been better against this. So given how things turned out, I kind of wish I'd gone the other way. But on the other hand, how could I have known, right? Next, I can play this and Mr. Tinkers. No, I can't. Oh my god. Well, I hope it screws him too. We'll never know if he had any 5-drops that he wanted to play. Hey guys! Well, this is actually perfect, so I get to trade off that stupid Wraith. And play this. Everyone seems to be healthy and happy, which is good. So he's got 5 cards to my more than 5. I've got this coming up, although it's awkward how it damages my own stuff. Bummer. So I could run in and then play the Dread Infernal to finish off both creatures. I could give this +1 health, but then I can't play the Infernal, although I could give it 1 health, run in, play this to heal my guy, but then his Kodo is still alive, so that's terrible. Yeah, for Tinkertown. Let's see if he's got any deadly shots to get rid of the 6/6, otherwise hunters don't have very many answers to this thing. If he floods the board with junk, I could always play Shadow Flame on this and just kill everything.
This tastes so bad.
Sebastian learns that envelopes taste bad. He actually has the deadly shot. Oh man, that's annoying. Alright, Sea Giant can't be played. Well, always draw cards first. And I'm glad I did. No point giving this health, it still dies. Man, that deadly shot was brutal. What's interesting is if he kills this and whatever pops out could then be used for oh god. Seriously. So this is actually going to be a 9/9 on his turn, which will kill my Sea Giant. With room to spare. Oh, and I'm actually almost dead too, because if he just whacks me with all this stuff. No, I can't wait. I have to kill it right now. So let's run in. See what I actually got Millhouse. Wow. Well, I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty lucky because I can Shadow Flame on Millhouse to actually kill Gruul. It's like the only card in the game that would have done this. Do I want to do that or do I want to play Sea Giant and Soulfire this? I'm gonna get greedy. When you're behind, take risks. Lost the Dark Bomb, which is sad. But I can heal myself with the Farseer to buy myself time. I can still maybe Shadow Flame and kill off a whole bunch of stuff if he manages to flood a whole bunch of things on the board. He's used 1 deadly shot, so hopefully he doesn't have a second. I'm still up on cards. Life with the Farseer is okay. Boy. Really wishing I hadn't lost that Dark Bomb so I could actually kill this thing. Alright, so let's kill this. Healing us makes no sense. Actually, it does. It makes it a 5. No, that's just dumb. Healing that is way too greedy. I need to heal myself. And the only place where this matters is on that, so I'm just going to put it there to get it out of my hand. So you can finally kill this giant. Then I have a 3/3 and a 4/7 versus his 4 cards. Kodo is still hanging out, looking saucy. He's got to play some little minion at some point. He can't possibly know that I have a Kodo. Alright, so he gets rid of the health buff, which isn't that significant. This will kill that. Alright, so this is where we have a coin flip, because I can kill this Shredder with my Spiteful Smith. But what comes out is a 2-power minion, I can kill it with Kodo. If it's not... Ah, jeez. So what is this? This must be Explosive Trap, otherwise he wouldn't have just left me with the Sea Giant.
Are they making a brownies yet?
So if that's Explosive Trap, I should just trade this for something. Is now the time for Shadow Flame? I think it really is. Yeah, let's just Shadow Flame. I don't want to attack with it, because if I attack with this, it'll trigger the trap, which will cause this to die. I want to use this to kill off the 2-drop. So we Shadow Flame. Ship's Cannon is perfect. First, though, let's do this. Please don't be a misdirection. Nobody ever plays around misdirection, thank goodness. Alright, so do I life tap here? That would be extremely greedy. I'm not going to life tap. Got the Cobra to kill anything big, the Kodo to kill anything small, this to kill anything in between. I can always life tap next turn if I need to. Please do not have a dragon in your hand. Thank goodness. Okay. There's going to be a time when I just have to play this as a 3-5 for 5, unfortunately. Alright, let's get a card. Power Overwhelming. Every time I life tap, it reduces my clock by 1. But I gotta play it. I just need to get more pressure, or else I'm gonna die to his steady shots and any single damage effect that he top decks. So it's still a close game because of my health and him being a hunter. Okay, this is not that impressive. And that's not that impressive. Okay, so we play this for sure. Now, Power Overwhelming on this unfortunately doesn't quite kill that thing. I can't kill him, obviously. I have to cash out the Cobra. And I'm gonna play the Kodo. The body matters a lot more than the potential effect, because I need to get as much damage on him as I can so I can race him out. This is only, after all, 9 damage, and I have to kill everything that he plays. So I need the extra power on the table, and I need to be hitting his face. All right, I think the way to do it is like this. 5 damage is pretty good. I'm not gonna life tap, I think that would be foolish. We have 7 plus 5 is 12 damage. So he's dead in a couple of turns. Ouch! So that's gonna take, it means it takes him 1 less turn to kill me. Well, Flame Imp is unplayable. So at this point, you know what, I should have just played this last turn. It would have given me an extra student, although the student would have died to the Abomination. And would have dealt an extra damage to him. So I'm threatening lethal on the nose. He needs 5 damage to kill me. This is irrelevant. He actually only needs 3 damage to kill me, so Kill Command would do it. Quick Shot would do it. Does he have it? Charge Creature would do it? What's he got? He doesn't have it. Oh my god. Alright. Well, that'll do it for this video, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and or subscribe if you did or if you didn't, because it was kind of crappy. I'll see you next time. Take care.